Hello friends, how are you doing? Welcome back to my another video. If you visit this channel for the first time, then please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon to get upcoming videos notifications. One of my viewers asked me how we can easily remember different form of tenses. We get different type of tenses in English grammar. How we can easily remember all the forms of different tenses. Today in this video, I'm gonna tell you a trick through which you can easily remember different form of tenses and you can easily form different sentences in different tenses. So don't skip this video, watch it till to the end. This video may be a bit longer. In the end of the video, you will get an idea how we can form different sentences and how we can remember different tenses. So let's start with some examples. If you don't know about tenses, you should try to remember different forms of verb. For example, base form of a verb, that means present form of a verb, and the second form of a verb, that means past form of a verb, and the third form of a verb means past participle of form of a verb. We should know about it. And then we should know different forms of be verbs. For example, be, am, is, are the present form of a verb, and was and were are the past form of a verb, and the third form or past participle form of am, is, are, was, were is been. So we should know about it. And then we should know different form of helping verb or auxiliary verb. We use have and has in the present form, and we use had in the past form. Have is the base form of a helping verb, and the second form is had, and then third form is also had, and having is gerund form of have, and has is the fifth form of have. We use fifth form with third person singular number in present indefinite tenses. So if we know about it, then we can easily form different sentences. How we can form different sentences in different tenses? So let me explain with some examples. For example, she calls me at night. She calls me at night. Look at this sentence. This is a sentence of present indefinite, so I use calls fifth form of a verb because the subject is third person singular number. That's why I use fifth form of a verb. She calls me at night means she usually, whenever she calls me, she calls me at night. So if you asked me, when did she call you? When did she call you? You asked me about a past action, and then I can answer you, she called me last night, she called me at night. Like that I can answer you. Just look at these two sentences. What sentences I made in the second sentence? I use she called me at night. I use the second form of the verb. The second form of verb is called. I said she called me at night. So when I use she called me at night, this sentence mean about the past, about a past activity. So if you asked me about my future, so when will she call you? When will she call you? You ask me like that. At that time, I have to answer you in future, or I should answer you in future. I can say you, she will call me at night. She will call me at night. That means I explain, I told you that she will call me in future. Like that we can use in different sentences. So look at these three sentences. What sentences I made in these three sentences? In the first sentence, I use the base form or the present form of the verb or the fifth form of the verb. And the second sentence is in past indefinite tense. So that's why I use second form of the verb. I said she called me at night, or she called me last night, she called me at night. Like that we can speak. So I use second form of the verb. And when you asked me when will she call you, then I put will after the subject, and the sentence mean about the future. That means I said she will call me in future, she will call me at night, she will meet me tomorrow. Like that we can speak. So whenever you have to speak different sentences, you should only change the verb forms. For example, if you want to speak about an action in the present indefinite, then you have to use present form of verb, and if you want to speak about any action in past indefinite, then you have to use second form of verb, and if you want to speak about an action in future that will happen in future, then you have to use shall or will after the subject. That is the difference. Just try to know what are the changes, what are the difference among these three sentences. If once you can recognize the differences between or among the sentences, then you can easily form different sentences in different tenses. Like that, we can say she helps me in cooking. She helps me in cooking. That means it's a sentence of present indefinite tense. If I want to speak about the past, she helped me in the past, then I can say that she helped me in cooking. She helped me. I just changed the form of the verb. I said she helped me in cooking. Like that, we can say this sentence in future indefinite as well. If I want to speak this sentence in future indefinite, then I can say she will help me in cooking. She will help me in cooking. Just try to recognize the differences among the sentences. She is at station. She is at station. Look at the sentence. The sentence means right now in the present time she is at station. If you ask me where was she, then I have to answer about her past. Then I can answer you that she was at station. She was at station. What changes I made between these two sentences? In the first sentence I use is, she is at station. In the second sentence I said she was at station. That means I just changed the form of the verb. If you change the form of the verb, then the tense of the sentences will change itself. If you ask me where will she be tomorrow, where will she be tomorrow, then I have to answer you in future. Then I can say you she will be at office or she will be at station. Look at these three sentences. In the first sentence I use is. When it comes to speak about her past state, then I use she was. And when I have to speak about her future state, then I use she will be. You have to change only the form of the verbs. If you change the forms of the verb, the tenses will change itself. Let's see another example. They are watching a movie. They are watching a movie. This sentence is in present continuous form. This sentence means right now they are watching a movie. So it's in present continuous. So if you want to speak, or you, for example, you have to speak this sentence in past continuous, then what will you do? So you have to change only the form of the verb. What is the verb here? So in this sentence, are, they are is the verb is used in this sentence. So we have to speak this sentence in first continuous, then we have to change the form of the verb. The past form of are is were. So we can say they were watching a movie. They were watching a movie. That means in the past they were watching a movie. So like that, if you want to speak the same sentence in future continuous, then what you will do? You have to change only the verb. So instead of these two verbs, you have to use will be. So if you put will be after the subject, then it will mean about future continuous. They will be watching a movie. They will be watching a movie. So we no need to remember different form of tenses. If you know the different form of verb, be verb and helping verb, definitely you can form different sentences. You just need to change the forms of the verb and the forms of the verb and the forms of the helping verb as well. If you can learn the changes of the sentences, then you can easily form different sentences without knowing the structures, without knowing the meaning of different tenses. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe this channel as well. I will try to upload different kind of English learning video on this YouTube channel. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.